Ooh, that's interesting.
Some some local Zane H-Box.
Ooh, interesting stuff.
I don't
Chango had he was down 1-0 against Spoon in the Puff Ditto and brought it back 2 games to win. So now we'll see if he can fight a Marth.
I'm sure he's done this 1,000 times. Do you know how Chango plays? Like,
I've only seen him play the Puff Ditto, so it's kind of hard to tell.
yeah.
Puff Ditto is its own thing, really.
Guess we'll find out.
Are they going straight into it?
Yep,
They're starting.
Okay.
The game has started. If only the stream knew that the game has started.
Oh, wow. That's rough. He's dead, too. I don't even know if he gets punished. I don't think there's a punish.
Because, I mean, even though, because, you know, if he dies off the top, he's definitely not getting a punish. But there, he DI'd so far up that even though he died off the side, he was alive for so much longer
Right.
that he didn't have the time to punish.
There you gotta, a lot of the times when I get rested, it's easier to just do, just DI out.
Yeah. But, I mean, that was pretty close, so there's a chance that he could have just lived that.
Right. It's a close call.
Gets the forward smash.
I don't think I've ever really seen Chango play.
Wow, such a long reach.
I only just recently got the Iceman to stop going secondaries against me.
Ooh.
So I only just recently started playing against his Marth. It's hella good. Just one grab, you're dead. That's most Marths, though.
So Marth might be the best of like the top 4 or 5 characters at comboing Puff.
Yeah, I mean, I think
non-tipper forward airs, you can keep that going for a while.
definitely. Yeah, and Puff has a hard time coming down. But well, I mean, but there's a flip side to it, to where Puff can kind of just go to the side and just recover.
Iceman jumping off stage with down air and dying. This is top level Washington Melee. You might not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
This is definitely peak performance.
Shout out to Peak Gaming.
Peak gaming.
Uh-oh. No jump now. Oh. Perfect sweet spot. Scary. No jump. Oh. He just can't. He's getting Iceman off stage left and right, but you just can't edge guard him. It's hard with Puff. I mean,
It is.
you just have to like let him go through you while you're holding ledge, and then I mean, there's not really an option. You kind of have to back air, but
Rest.
if you do a neutral get up, yeah. I mean, he doesn't want to rest right now. That down air up smash, he's really good at those. He's doing that a lot against Spoon. You can expect more of those.
Oh, is that the Puff Ditto that happened?
Yeah. Forward smash there. But he can even this out. Definitely get it. Oof. Just taking it.
He was waiting for the grab, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
trying to read some options.
Pop-offs.
True pop-offs? I want to see some true pop-offs. I want to see somebody get honestly excited. Uh-oh.
Wow, that was actually really interesting.
Oh my god, is he dead?
That was
Oh, wow.
close. A couple more percent.
That was the tipperest tipper I've ever seen, though.
Definitely.
He was as far away as possible. I don't know. I really don't know why he went for that rest, though. I mean, that was
It was reach.
tight, yeah. I don't know if he could have got it at that percent, but if it was possible, it was really close.
And it's interesting to go for up B because, is it invincible on frame 1? Pretty sure it is.
With Marth?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Forward throw up tilt?
I don't normally see that.
Interesting. Next level technology here.
These guys are having fun.
We're all having fun.
So is this winners?
I believe so.
What's
Once
going on
again.
in losers?
Let's take a look.
So we got Oh, Mikey's in losers. Chief is in losers. I'm pretty sure Anchovy's still in.
So on the winner's side is so Bladewise is waiting in winner's final for the winner of this match,
Right.
and then in the loser's side, Biz and Outlet, and then Spoon. And then this is a little behind. So we got. I might not be updated here, but it says Roller Bob and VMPR. Winner that plays Slang Blade. Winner that plays Spoon.
And then looks like, I'm guessing it's going to be Spoon Biz. That's my guess.
Yeah, that sounds right.
People are talking about Spoon maybe being on the next PR. He's been really, he stays on net play. I see him on net play a lot.
And then also Mikey versus, I'm not sure who this is. Is Mikey playing somewhere?
Oh, right. They might not be on a stream setup. Where's Mikey at?
So I don't know that this person has a very long prefix on Smash GG, so
I see Biz.
Pepperjack. Mikey's playing Pepperjack on the loser side.
I don't know who Pepperjack is.
Neither do I. Finally, the first stock taken.
Yeah.
We could see a timeout possibly. I mean, that was a 2-minute stock.
Yeah. Chango looking like he really likes the ledge.
Yeah. What's not to love? The ledge makes me feel safe. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
He's dead though.
That was amazing. Definitely worth.
Yeah.
What was that, like 5% or something?
That definitely makes up for the timeout possibility. But we'll see if they continue to play.
I don't think we're seeing a timeout.
Yeah. We could have though if that didn't happen, because I mean it was a one stock in 2 minutes.
Looks like Iceman just kind of running at him with forward air.
Yeah.
Obviously not brainlessly, or else he wouldn't be on top 100, but definitely seems like what he's opting for most of the time.
So close to getting that edge guard. 3 stocks to 1, that would be
Wow.
rough, and there it is.
That's a good way to deal with Marth's up B. You go behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of characters are really able to do that. Oh my gosh.
He's living.
He's alive, but that's
No
big
punish.
damage really.
Just 40%. That's a pivot. He's missing his pivots.
That's great. I mean, it was such an even game 1, and then I mean, we just
This-
have this.
Yeah, it's like rough.
That rest seemed like it almost killed Iceman's momentum.
Honestly, I don't think this is a big momentum shifter. I think Iceman could definitely come back from this in terms of games. Maybe not within this
Maybe
game.
not this game. Yeah.
Yeah, see these forward airs.
And
Seems like
eventually-
Chango can just run outside of them.
Yeah. I mean, with 2 stocks, it's okay if he takes 1 if he can get a hit out of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's keeping this one going.
Yeah, these forward airs are working, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Interesting forwards map.
Solid game plan, really.
Yeah, a lot of dash dancing. Oh, that was cool.
Still can't pivot. Oof.
That's it. Oh,
Oh, he's alive.
okay. I don't
Not
see
a
him
lot of
missing
options
this
for
again.
Marth. Oh, but he gets him with the forward air.
Chango just kind of messing up there, to be honest. That's rest. Oh,
Okay.
how didn't he rest?
I wouldn't want to risk it. I mean, I think he's confident that he can still close it out, and why risk losing this stock?
Right.
Oof. They
So
hit him
do
from
you-
so far.
Do you see anyone beating Bladewise this tournament?
Not. I mean, I wouldn't. I think he's the favorite for sure.
Yeah.
I could see upsets happening. You know,
Right.
Iceman, Chief. I mean, Chief. All those games were close. You know, Chief could do it.
Definitely.
Iceman could definitely do it.
Iceman, yeah. They go pretty back and forth during the locals. It's definitely favored towards Bladewise a lot, but they do trade sets.
I think it would be an upset if he lost this tournament, but I think it's possible. Oh, early stock loss.
You see the difference in Iceman. every time he would get hit before, he was shaking his head. Yes, you saw him. He looked looking
the
down.
FGC head nod.
Right. But now it looks like
He's getting a little down on himself.
maybe tilted.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. You don't want to see that from anybody.
Nice.
There's the pivot. Hits that one.
He's been looking for that all game.
Now, technically, Puff should never get hit by that, right? Because it's really a DI mix-up, isn't it? Another one.
No, because everything has a pivot forward smash except for the DI out. DI out is wave dash forward smash, if I correct.
Oh, okay, so the pivot won't always hit, but you should always be able to hit
Yes.
if you grab Puff.
That's why I think Marth beats Puff, because Marth does have an option for every DI that Puff has,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
I mean, it's similar to up throw up air with Fox. Obviously, I mean, I think you know, the pivot tippers last longer than the up throw up airs. You know, eventually you can't hit the up throw up air, and that's what it is.
Oh, wow.
Down air.
Down air?
Yeah, I was gonna say he wants to hit him again.
I think he got a little greedy there. Oh, that could be the stock.
I think it's a little too obvious. I mean, I read that option. I suck at this game. Come on, Iceman.
See, he's shaking his head no.
Yeah. But there's just no way to edge guard in that situation, really.
That was good. Was that a jump read?
I don't know. But he's finally getting these pivots when it counts. He was missing a lot of them. I don't know about that forward smash. The last thing you want to do with Martha is just start throwing out forward smash.
Oh, wow.
You can still do this. I mean, you can rest. A lot of things could change here. We'll have to see.
Definitely.
Oh.
At this point, both players are nervous.
Yeah.
Because Iceman, although he has 80% in terms of percent, one down B move. You know, that's it. Yeah.
What move was that?
It's up tilt.
Oh.
It's a terrible hitbox.
Weird hitbox.
Hate that hitbox. It's so ugly.
I mean, I think he's dead no matter what there. But
Right.
Yeah.
Like Sin 50.
Counter picking Marth to FD.
That's interesting. I don't really know anything about this matchup other than stuff about pivots.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's not like he's not getting chain grab. And it's not like Puff, you know. This is a good counter pick against Puff as like Fox because she has no platforms to combo you on.
Right.
With those, you know, tech traps and things.
Right.
But I mean, in this matchup, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you're going to up throw Martha into a platform.
Definitely.
I just give him the space.
I could see this being good for Marth in the sense that you send Puff up. She doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere to run to. It's an interesting one for sure. But I mean, where does he really go other than this?
Right.
Because I think Iceman's going to get more out of platforms than Chango is.
That's true.
I mean, Fountain of Dreams, that's just a good Marth stage. I mean, even though this platform is there, I mean, Marth can easily shark those platforms.
Right. And with the new edge cancel Zane stuff, it's just even better now.
Yeah. I mean, that stage is almost similar to Yoshi's, other than the blast zones. I mean, Marth's going to get the same advantages on stage against Puff as that Yoshi's would give him almost on Fountain.
Looks like Iceman's back into his groove.
Yeah, he's playing safer for sure.
Looks like he lost it a little bit when he got rested those few times. I think he should wait instead of going out.
Yeah.
I've noticed that every time he goes out, he gets swatted. But it's hard.
But I mean, if he lets him go below the ledge, then again, he has a hard time covering that. Unless he needs to let him dip low and go behind him or what. But it's not an easy edge guard for Puff for sure.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's impossible to edge guard Puff like consistently, which might be true, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really smart.
I think technically it is impossible because I mean she's just got
there's so many.
She can just jump way over you if she needs to, but at a human level, obviously you have to commit to something, and if they read it or if they cover the options, then you're getting hit.
I mean, if you think about it, like jump itself has 3 mix-ups with jump back,
Jump forward, straight
jump
up.
forward,
Yeah.
drink, just jump straight up. Now that times 5.
Yeah,
It's just too many mix-ups.
and then
like
he can put out almost as many aerials as he wants.
Yep. as many
so-
arrows. Yeah, definitely.
That's 3 more options where he's throwing at a move in each of those situations.
And if you hit Puff high up, she can honestly just jump over everything.
Yeah, really hard to shark Puff.
Iceman doing a lot of juggling. I feel like that's the key to this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, similar to the Puff Ditto, where all he's doing is just building up percent, and then in this case, I'm just going for grabs. I just want those pivot tippers. In this rest, I mean, I think he just went for it. If he gets that, that's, you know, obviously brings him closer.
Like I said, this matchup looks very practiced.
Yeah.
I don't see Chango doing much here.
Yeah,
because
it's rough.
Rest is out of play because it's down smash.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do this. If he
Yeah,
does this,
I would be holding full out if I was getting rested.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this percent, there isn't even really a way to get it other than, you know, some neutral air.
Or grab. Yep.
Well, how would he get a rest off a grab?
You duck under his grab.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant grabbing his Puff.
Yeah.
Yeah, ducking the grab. But I mean, yeah, at this point.
You know, other than forward throw and back throw, Puff doesn't really have that many throw options against Marth.
Yeah, not really. It's kind of just throwing him off stage.
Chango definitely putting up a fight.
I could see throwing Marth up too, just because he doesn't have really good options coming down, and you can, you know, up air and back air and catch his drift.
A lot of juggling. Well, I mean, I think there's a couple ways to juggle Puff. You can read which way she's going to jump, because a lot of Puffs lean to a certain way that they want to, like sometimes they go to left or the right, or they like to go to center stage, and a lot of people try to read that. You could also react, because if you go up there to threaten like an up air, yep, that's the set. If you go up there to threaten an up air, Puff will have to jump, and you can just honestly do that until she's out of jumps.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that, like with Falcon.